Back in the day, side-scrolling arcade games like Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Metal Slug, and even The Simpsons were some of the most challenging and, more importantly, popular games around, and that's not even scratching the surface. It seemed as though every company was capable of making an amazing side-scrolling title, but by doing so, the genre slowly faded away with the emergence of the console market, making quarter machine games obsolete. There would be various titles that had the side-scrolling heart, but not many that really pushed the envelope. In 2013, Atlus took it to themselves to create a new side-scrolling title, and in doing so created Dragon's Crown for PlayStation 3, which was met with critical praise. Dragon's Crown Pro gives PlayStation 4 owners the opportunity to relive the classic throwback title from Atlus, giving you the ability to choose between 6 completely unique characters, each character being a different class, whether it's sorceress, dwarf, elf, wizard, Amazon, or warrior. Offers a diverse style of gameplay that makes this title insanely replayable and appealing. First off, I'm going to put this out there early. Dragon's Crown Pro for PlayStation 4 does the original PS3 version right by giving players the ability to play one of the finest hybrids of arcade-style beat-em-ups and Dungeons & Dragons-like RPG experiences that will leave any sort of fan engaged in some old-school multiplayer beat-em-up fun. I couldn't really find many flaws in the countless hours I spent either alone or with friends exploring every nook and cranny of each desolate location. The game works like a typical RPG dungeon crawler, with players dropped in a hub and are given the option to choose extra allies to join you on adventures. In the hub, there are shops, areas to purchase runes for secret abilities hidden in each dungeon, guilds where you could spend experience on abilities for your class, and a church to revive corpses that you find throughout the levels. The opportunity to change your bag after each level is a really fun way to figure out what and what doesn't work. The loot system after each level is also very rewarding, giving players the option to use acquired gold to uncover items from chests that can be used to boost up your character. The PlayStation 4 controller touch interface is also put to good use in the game, allowing you to scroll your finger like a mouse pad over items in the level if you decide it's much more efficient than using the right analog stick. This function didn't feel all too amazing to me, since there would be moments in the dungeon where it was simply too hectic to use, but that should definitely not prevent you to try it out yourself. The story follows you, the hero, learning the ropes until you're called up by the prince and princess to save the day from an impending war, fighting various enemies in many locations to collect relics and defeat hordes of enemies in a quest to find the Dragon's Crown, an item powerful enough to stop the war. The way the story unravels is beautiful and wonderfully paced, making even the most frustrating chore like backtracking fun and rewarding. The game is very immersive in the sense that there is a narrator guiding you through each level and describing each piece of the game, from sudden attacks to descriptions of characters' emotions during cutscenes. The narrator has a very Dungeon Master vibe to him, which brings another level to the experience.
It is said that fearsome monsters are held captive in the depths of this hazardous, trap-filled maze.
The visuals of the game have been upgraded for the swap to PS4, making every character, every monster, and every background a crisp 4K quality. Each character comes with a selection of very satisfying color palettes. Each color palette gives the players a fun option of looking their best. It doesn't really offer much to the game, but it's just really nice when a game actually adds it, especially with a handmade style game like this. The score of the game is fantastically done, with each piece accenting each location beautifully. Each song offering a unique experience, making everything from sitting in the tavern switching allies to fighting dungeon bosses whimsical and exciting. Dragon's Crown Pro brings all the whimsical fun and charm that one would expect from a side-scrolling beat-em-up and tweaks it, offering a very rewarding and satisfying game. Although some features exclusive to PlayStation 4 like the touchpad are just there with no real benefit, the visual boost in the game itself is enough to recommend to anybody with a keen sense of adventure. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you guys want to follow Nuke the Fridge Gaming, the subscribe button is right below. And if you want to check out our articles and written work, check out nukethefridge.com.